You know what's weird? We talk endlessly about boomers and millennials. We analyze Gen Z like they're some fascinating new species. But there's one generation that barely gets mentioned. Generation X, born 1965 to 1980. The invisible middle. And their psychology? Probably the most misunderstood of any living generation. These are the people who built the internet but never posted a selfie. Your older co-workers who just get the job done. Your parents who seem oddly detached sometimes. Did you ever wonder why that is? It all starts with their childhood. Gen X were the first real latchkey kids. Imagine 7 million children, each one opening the door to an empty house, making a snack, doing homework alone, and waiting for their parents to come home. No smartphones, no cameras, no one checking in. That empty house didn't just teach independence, it taught that actions have real consequences, and mistakes couldn't always be brushed aside. Step out of line, you felt it immediately. Psychologists call this a high-contingency environment, where cause and effect are crystal clear. This early experience explains why Gen X often thinks 3 steps ahead in ways that baffle younger generations. They also grew up watching their parents promise stability and then fall apart. Employees gave their all to companies only to get laid off. You were told, work hard, follow the rules, and life will work out. And then the rules changed before your eyes. So yes, psychologists might call it defensive pessimism. Gen X just calls it realism. They built emotional armor. They hope for the best, but deep down they expect the rug to get pulled out. And that mindset explains a lot about why they value privacy over oversharing online. Ever wonder why Gen X rarely posts every detail of their life? That cautious mindset has been with them since childhood. They learned to cope with life's contradictions early. Duck and cover drills during the Cold War, parents telling you not to worry while the world seemed on fire. They learned to hold 2 opposing realities at once. Humor became a shield. They'd crack a joke before life could sting too hard, keeping the world at arm's length while still observing everything. That mix of irony, detachment, and careful observation shaped a generation that handles tension quietly but effectively. Work ethic was another defining feature. Early jobs, paper routes, grocery stores, fast food counters weren't about building a resume, they were about responsibility. Mistakes had real consequences. Watching older generations get crushed by corporate upheavals taught them this: you can't control layoffs, but you can be the most competent person in the room. They value skill over titles. And here's a paradox: they are both fiercely independent and quietly collaborative. They don't ask for help lightly, been doing it since they were 8. But if someone needs support, they show up without drama. Authority, competence earns respect. Empty titles earn nothing. And here's something surprising about how Gen X views authority. They silently analyze it, always 3 steps ahead. Before the internet, information had a cost. Libraries, card catalogs, hours of searching. You had to work for knowledge, so you remembered it differently. Bikes broke, you fixed them. You tightened the chain, flipped the TV back on, and felt accomplished without a tutorial video. Mechanical intuition, patience, problem solving, all built into their DNA. And now they're raising kids in a world with helicopter parents and constant supervision. They give their children the attention they never had, but sometimes worry they've made them too soft, too visible. In the Gen X worldview, visibility equals vulnerability. Generation X might be the last generation that truly understands what it means to be alone with your thoughts, to solve problems without Googling the answer, to be bored and survive it. They're the bridge generation. Bridges don't get attention. They just hold things together, quietly, reliably, and without expecting recognition. Did your parents ever leave you home alone? Or have you noticed a Gen X friend quietly taking charge at work without making a scene? These experiences are part of a mindset built on independence, competence, patience, and quiet collaboration. If this resonates with you, if you want to understand why your parents' generation seems so different and what lessons we can learn from them, subscribe for more deep dives into psychology and generational stories. And if you want to support these explorations, become a channel member. It really helps me keep bringing these insights to life.